Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome back to All My Girls. Seven.
Number 7. Valerie Kaye. She is a Cuban-born American performer who became well known for her energetic on-screen personality and natural charisma. Valerie Kaye was born on June 9, 1988, in Havana, Cuba. Standing at 5 feet 2 inches and weighing around 114 pounds, Valerie had a petite height paired with soft, well-proportioned curves that gave her a very distinctive look. She debuted in 2011 and stayed active until 2023, building a career that lasted more than a decade. While she worked with many major studios, I honestly think her biggest strength was that she embraced her natural body instead of trying to fit whatever trend was popular at the time. Another thing I really liked was the confidence she carried. Valerie never looked uncomfortable with who she was. Every appearance felt like she genuinely embraced her curves.
6.
Number 6. Carly Gray. She is one of the best examples of a modern performer who proved that you don't have to fit a single body type to become unforgettable. Gray was born on January 25, 1994, in Massachusetts, United States. At 5 feet 6 inches and around 130 pounds, Carly has what I'd describe as a balanced, naturally curvy physique. She isn't extremely petite, nor is she heavily exaggerated. What stands out even more is the confidence she has in her own body. Carly never seemed interested in changing herself just to follow whatever style happened to be popular. Since her 2014 debut, Carly has worked with many of the industry's leading studios, while also adapting to newer creator-focused platforms as the business evolved. She built a reputation through steady work and a personality that always felt approachable rather than manufactured.
5.
Number 5. Luna Star. When people ask me to name performers who truly represent natural curves, Luna Star is always near the top of my list. Luna Star was born on May 25, 1989, in Havana, Cuba. Standing at 5 feet 4 inches and weighing around 112 pounds, Luna isn't someone with an exaggerated physique. She made her debut in 2012, and I think she quickly became one of the standout Latina performers of her generation. Another thing I've always admired is how confident she is on camera. Luna never comes across as someone who's trying too hard to get attention. Her confidence feels effortless, and I think that's what makes her so memorable. Luna has worked with many of the biggest studios in the industry and steadily built one of the strongest careers among modern Latina performers. She never relied on controversy or constant reinvention to stay relevant.
4.
Number 4. Alexis Texas. When I think about legendary curvy performers, Alexis Texas is impossible to leave off the list. She was born on May 25, 1985, in Texas, United States. Standing at 5 feet 7 inches and weighing around 170 pounds, Alexis has always stood out because of her naturally curvy, athletic figure. She made her debut in 2007 and quickly became one of the most recognizable names of her era. After stepping away from performing in 2016, she surprised many fans by making a comeback in 2024 after an 8-year break. A return that reminded people just how iconic she still is. She never looked like she was trying to fit into a particular trend. Instead, she built her reputation by embracing her body exactly as it was. Even after all these years, I still think she's one of the first names people think of when talking about truly legendary curvy stars.
3.
Number 3. Kelsey Monroe. There are some performers who immediately grab your attention because of how polished they look, and then there are people like Kelsey Monroe who stand out because everything about them feels effortless. She was born on May 29, 1991, Florida, United States. At 5 feet 7 inches and around 121 pounds, Kelsey has a lean but undeniably curvy figure. What I've always liked is that her curves never looked forced or exaggerated. She has the kind of proportions that feel completely natural, and I think that's become one of her biggest trademarks throughout her career. Kelsey entered the industry in 2013, and I think she quickly became one of the most recognizable names among fans who appreciate natural beauty. She has also worked with many of the industry's biggest studios, while steadily building a fanbase that has stayed with her for years.
2.
Number 2. Blondie Fesser. For me, she has always been one of the most overlooked curvy performers in the industry. She was born on September 14, 1988, in Buenos Aires, Argentina. At 5 feet 3 inches and around 148 pounds, Blondie has a naturally fuller figure that immediately sets her apart. In an industry where many performers chase a very specific body type, Blondie stayed true to herself, and I think that's exactly what gave her such a unique identity. She made her debut in 2010, and although she isn't mentioned as often as some of the bigger international names, Blondie has developed a strong following, especially among fans who appreciate performers with fuller, more realistic body types. She's one of the best examples of a performer who embraced her naturally curvy figure without ever trying to become someone else.
1.
Number 1. Lella Starr. Whenever I think about performers who built their reputation around natural curves rather than chasing trends, Lella Starr is always near the top of my list. Born on June 13, 1985, in Cape Coral, Florida, US, she began her career in 2006 and remained active until 2022. Over those 16 years, she became one of the most recognizable names of her generation, especially among fans who appreciated a more natural, curvy look. At 5 feet 1 inch and around 106 pounds, Lella wasn't someone who relied on height or a glamorous runway appearance. Instead, she had a petite frame with naturally feminine proportions that made her instantly recognizable. One thing I've always admired is how comfortable she looked with her own appearance. From the beginning of her career, she embraced her natural figure with confidence.
Okay, that's all for today, dude. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to stay updated with all the latest stars.